YouTube, what's going on? It's Juan Gotti here. We another Washington Commanders video, and in today's video, we have some injury news for the Washington Commanders game headed into the Atlanta Falcons matchup. So without further ado, let's get straight into today's video. But before we do, make sure go down below, leave a like on this video, subscribe if you're new, and turn on post notifications so you get notified when I upload a video about the NFL, or in this case, our Washington Commanders. We're on the road to 5,000 subscribers, man. So hit that subscribe button again if you haven't already. We're ever so close. Thank you so much. Let's get straight into today's video. So I want to ask you guys a serious question. Please, I need your participation down below in the comment section. So as you can see right now on the screen, this is the camera that we've been using the whole time. You know, this is the same, camera. I went out and purchased a new camera, and I really don't know how I feel about it. So please let me know which one looks better to you guys and which one would you prefer me to use moving forward. This is the one that we've been using the whole time. Right now, let's go ahead and switch over to the new one that I just got. Let me know how you feel about it. Here we go. So this is the new camera. Okay, this is the one that I just purchased. Is this one good? I've been getting some mixed feedback on it. I'm not really feeling it just yet, but other people said it looks good. Let me know which one looks better to you guys. Again, is it this one, the new camera that I just got, or is it the old one? Like, is it this the old one? This is the old one. Which one would you prefer me to use? We're gonna go ahead and rock out with the new one just for today's video, but let me know which one looks better to you. Again, thank you so much. Leave it down below in the comment section. Now let's get into today's video. So, alrighty, today's video, we have some injury news to talk about featuring the Washington Commanders. As we know, this team has a big game. This is a huge game versus the Falcons this Sunday. This is not going to be an easy game, okay? I was pretty confident we're headed into this matchup to, this weekend until I saw something posted on the Washington Commanders Instagram feed. And it was pretty much them being a little bit petty, okay? So as you guys know, it was Thanksgiving yesterday. I hope you all's Thanksgiving was amazing. I hope you guys enjoyed it with your family and ate good, right? But the Washington Commanders, they posted something on Instagram basically saying it was a turkey with the engraved logo of the Falcons. I'm going to show you guys it here now. As you can see, it's a turkey with the Falcons logo engraved in it, right? And it says, "Bad week to be a bird. Happy Thanksgiving." And as you can see, the Washington Commanders I believe that it will be a thermometer or whatever right there. You see that? I don't know how I feel about that. Actually, I do know how I feel about that. I feel like this is bad. Like I'm superstitious. Like I don't have a good feeling about this. I feel like this is us being petty. And if we lose now, they have stuff to be petty about. Like the Falcons have something to clap back at because we put ourselves out there first, like the social media team. And I'm not necessarily mad at the social media team because they have a job to do. Their job is to interest the audience, and the audience is us, the fans. But at the same time, when you got a big game, you're not a team that could be putting out petty stuff like you're just gonna wash the Falcons. Now I hope that's the case, okay? I hope the case is we wash these boys, we blow them out. But knowing us, we are not going to do that. So with that being said, we're not a team that can be putting petty stuff, funny stuff out before we play them. Now, if they would have decided to post this after we played them, after we beat them on Sunday, if that was to be the case, which I hope so, then I would understand it. I wouldn't be mad. I'd be happy. But you post this days before you play them. Now you're probably giving Falcons players and their team extra juice to go out there and play hard. We can't come out there and play soft. We can't come out there and play slow. We're already going to be without a lot of people. Now, with that being said, let's go ahead and transition into the injury report now that I brought that up. All right, guys. So we're going to be without Benjamin St-Juste. The ankle injury of Benjamin St-Juste was serious. And I basically said that earlier in the week. I said I don't think Juice is going to be ready to play. I think he's going to miss this week. I think he's going to miss next week. And I think they're just going to give him 3 weeks to heal going into that bye week. He'll be ready to play coming out of the bye week against the New York at home. I think that's the smarter approach. The next two teams we face, that being the Falcons and the Giants, don't really have any receiving threats. So if this was a week or two for Juice to miss, this is the perfect week because, again, they really don't have any wide receiver threats. I mean, Cordell Patterson, Drake London, but other than that, they don't really have anybody that scares me, okay? So with that being said, Juice being out is not as a huge blow as it normally would be because if we had to face a team like Dallas or something that had all these offensive weapons, or 49ers, or Philly, then it would be something concerning. But obviously, you want Juice out there. But again, if it's a week that he could miss and it wouldn't be as bad, it's this week. Okay. So let's go ahead and look more into it. So out for the Sunday is Benjamin St. Juice, like I said, and wide receiver / punter Dax Milne. That is huge, because now who's going to be the punt returner? I don't think they're going to put Antonio Gibson back there. Maybe Danny Johnson goes back to being the punt returner, which I'm assuming, because now Benjamin St. Juice is going to be out, so they're going to have to call up, they're going to call up Danny Johnson, obviously, to play more roles, play more snaps. He's obviously on the active roster playing slot and whatnot, but they're probably going to have him do a punt return. They're probably going to have Christian Holmes play more of a cornerback role. Now, he's normally just a special teams guy. So with that being out, that's huge, and we'll see how the punt returner looks. We're also losing a wide receiver weapon too, so because he gets into the game a little bit too. Then the questionable is Chase Young knee and Logan Thomas rib / illness. So that's the big news. Chase Young is questionable for this game. Now, I felt confident that he might play yesterday after I uploaded my video, but I didn't check the weather, guys. Now, it is Friday. Things could definitely change before Sunday, but as right now sits, it is 100% chance of rain on Sunday. So I don't know how smart it is to put Chase Young out there on a wet surface. But we'll see. He's questionable. Ron Rivera seems really confident in his ability to play. So he may go out there and play. Hopefully it doesn't rain too bad. Hopefully it doesn't rain at all. It passes, so Chase Young could be out there, man, because I would definitely want to see him back. But knowing that the rain has a chance to really affect this game, how smart is it to put him out there? Okay, maybe you just hold him for one more week if the rain is too serious. Okay. So yeah, all right. Christian Holmes has been practicing at another level recently, per Ron Rivera. With Benjamin St. Juice missing Sunday's game, Holmes could be a guy who sees more reps at corner. Ron is pleased with what Holmes has done on special teams and thinks he can bring the ability to the defense. Now, Christian Holmes is a guy that has been really good on special teams, but he has had his rookie mistakes, him and Percy Butler, whether it's them running a million miles per hour, slapping the ball into the end zone and stuff like that, or penalties. They've been really solid, but they're young guys, so they're going to learn. Christian Holmes, again, like they said, we drafted him in the 7th round to be like a slot corner. But like Ron Rivera said, he's been impressed with him in practice lately, and he's a guy that can get more snaps on Sunday with St. Juice out, because right now it's just Kendall Fuller and who else? Kendall Fuller and a bunch of other guys, right? Like you got Danny Johnson, and then you got probably Christian Holmes is going to be your cornerback. You may have to call a Rashad Wild Goose back to the active roster. Okay, so you are losing a lot with Juice being out, but again, like I said, if this was the week that Juice needed to miss, or the next two, then this is the good week to do so, because again, we're not facing anybody that's really stacked at receivers, right? Then you go over to the next tweet. Rivera said this on Chase Young, okay? Rivera said Chase Young received more reps today in practice and genuinely seems more confident about his physical stature. Still to be determined on whether Young plays on Sunday. And again, like I said, he definitely has a good chance to play on Sunday, but with how the weather is going to play, would it really be smart to put Chase Young out there? I don't know. I'm not the one calling the shots, but I'm definitely interested to see what they do with Chase on Sunday. Now you go over to the last thing of today's video, as we have to talk about Cole Holcomb. As we know, Cole Holcomb has missed the last 3 weeks of the play because of the foot injury, and he's now been placed on IR. And I talked about him going to see a foot specialist was not good. That's never a good sign. Chase, Cole Holcomb's season very well could be done. I'm not gonna lie to you. We should have been put him on IR the last 3 weeks, but we were hoping that it wasn't something that serious. Like when we first saw that Cole Holcomb had a foot injury, we thought, oh, okay, it's not nothing that serious. But once we saw that he was out for the first week, the second week, and the third week, like, okay, this is much more serious than what we initially thought. Then Ron Rivera comes out today and says his foot is simply not getting better how they hoped. Now he went to go see a foot specialist, and now he's being placed on IR. So he at the max, he's missing the next 4 games. So he's missing the Falcons game, he's missing the Giants game, he's missing the next Giants game, and then he's missing the I want to say that's the 49ers game after we play the Giants the second time. So he's missing those games at the most, and he may be eligible to return. I want to say, would that be the Cleveland? That's not the Cleveland game. Let's go ahead and look. I'm not going to guess. At the earliest, he could return for the Cleveland game. I was actually right. I know my schedule. Y'all know my schedule. So he's going to be out, like I said, for the Falcons game, out for the Giants game, out for the next Giants game, and out for the 49ers game. And the next time he has a chance to possibly return is the Browns game, January 1st. So he's about to be out for a while. Okay, so we desperately are struggling at the linebacker depth. But hopefully they can continue to play good, and John Bostic can just, he can just play average and just tread water until we can possibly get an update on Cole Holcomb in the next month or two, or not 2, but a month. But again, that's just me thinking on the positive side. The more realistic side of how this is treading, his season very well could be done. He could definitely have something seriously wrong with his foot that we don't know about just yet. But Cole Holcomb is in the future right now. He's playing he's playing for a contract this year. This couldn't have happened at a worse time for him. But I am praying for a speedy recovery for Cole Holcomb. So yeah, man, there you have it. Let me know what you guys think about this video in the comment section down below. A lot of injury news. I'll see you guys tomorrow for my preview video. Let me know again which camera looks good to you. This is the new one. Okay, this is the new one I just purchased, and let me go ahead and give you the last look at the old one that we've been using. So, and this is the old one that we've been using. So, which camera looks good to you? Again, as always, it's me, boy Juan Gotti. Like, comment, subscribe. I'm out. Peace. Cost me one time, that's gonna get you pop, get you drop, slide on the one where they get you locked on. I ain't stopping till I get me.